Alright guys, we're back for Tengu Plant format finals at Epic Cards and Games between Donnell Washington on the left playing Tech Genus and myself on the right playing Tengu Plants. So for those guys who watched the previous video, we started doing Tengu Plant format tournaments at my locals just to prepare for the upcoming YCS, which they're going to have a 3v3 in Vegas with one player playing Goat, one player playing Edison, one player playing Tengu. So yeah, we're practicing for it. I'm going to be attending, and so is a few of my other locals. So yeah. Here we are in the finals. Donnell Washington went undefeated in Swiss. I went X1. Donnell was the only person who beat me in Swiss. At this, we only had 11 players, so not many. Not everyone has Tengu decks. Yeah, Donnell actually was the only person who, I think, who beat me a game. I think I 2-0'd everyone else, but it was a close match. But again, I'm only going to upload the top 4 in the finals for Tengu, so you guys can see what decks do well. And yeah, this Tech Genus I think is an annoying deck to play against. I think out of all the trap decks, it might be the hardest one. Because if you play Tengu Plant format, you just gotta you're gonna play this a lot of mirror matches and a lot of Tengu players. So I Dark Hole his Thunder King. Now you guys are probably wondering why did he Dark Hole just to set a back row, but you'll see why I did it here in a second. Again, this is the first time I've played this format in months, so I think everyone's a little rusty. But check out the channel. I have a playlist for Tengu Plant format from when we used to do Tengu like a few months ago. So there's quite a couple of tournaments there if you guys want to go check that out. Okay, so Tour Guide and Tech Genus, which is something that I thought was weird, but Donnell likes it. So clearly this means he's probably not playing Skill Drain. And I think it makes his deck weaker to Valor and Max C, so I think he cut him. But he still did well. He dominated everyone. Alright, so this is why I Dark Hold him. Because I knew already, like, I looked at my hand, like, I'm going to scapegoat him end phase no matter what. So I can't hold the Dark Hole. I have to Dark Hole him now. So, and I'm pretty sure I already had MST, which Donnell set the TG1. That's another reason why I don't like Tour Guide. Because Donnell's probably playing 2 of that card, minimum, maybe even 3. So you gotta summon a Tech Genus monster to make that card good. And here, Donnell specials Warwolf. And I draw for formula. This is actually gonna hurt him that he special summoned the Warwolf. You guys will see here in a second. So I can make Librarian and Catastor, but I think Catastor is better against this deck because, you know, they get the Rush Rhino with a horn. You can't deal with it. With like a Librarian won't be able to deal with it. So here I'm Monster Reborn Thunder King. And I could have Trished him too if I wanted to, but I didn't want to go for the Trish play because I just lose to Valor. And yeah, that's the thing about Tengu format. You got to play around Valor, you got to play around Maxi. But this is a good play here. It looks like Donnell doesn't have Valor, so he's going to lose his Warwolf search and his Sangan search. So this is more damage. He takes 12. The only issue, I had to leave the Tour Guide up. Okay, so what's life? So Donnell's at 68 to my 8,000. So Donnell drew all monsters, which is surprising. I think maybe he needs to either lower the monster count or play more traps. I think cutting the Tour Guide for trap cards is like the right answer here. But let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. Donnell playing slow as usual. Alright. Normal striker. I mean, whatever. He's probably going to make Librarian, and I have to negate the Librarian. Yeah, because Librarian clears Catastor. Even if he goes to Wonder Magician can crash with my Thunder King. So yeah, I'm going to negate whatever he summons. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so he kind of made Catastor. Just for the heck of it, I have to negate. I don't know what happened. I think he's just giving him a card back, but he's got 3 in hand. Yeah, he's got all monsters, so what can he do? He normal summon striker, so he can't really do much. Yeah, he's got another striker, and I think TG Cyber Magician and another card. Oh, that was Josh. I think that was Josh just saying bye to everyone. All right, special. Okay, so he can make another 5 here. But he just passes. Surprised he didn't go for Librarian and attack over my Catastor. But that leaves him with 1 card, so maybe he's just... Maybe he needs to get to a Rhino search here. So I'm looking at my extra deck. What does that mean? Do I have plays? I think I have Debris, maybe? Oh, yeah, Debris Dragon. But what can I make with Debris? Oh, I have BLS. Yeah. That's what it was. So yeah, if he would have made the Librarian Synchro, I would have punished him so bad because he would have attacked over my Catastor and I right away dropped BLS. Yeah, so this card is up. This card is a problem. So here I could be aggressive if I want to. Like this was a weird situation. Cause like I'm trying to put pressure on Donnell, like before he draws anything. Like now he has to deal with my BLS and my Brionic. So I banished the striker, and I could put the Warwolf back in his hand, which maybe was the correct play, but I decided to just attack him. Now, one of the reasons why I chose not to bounce is because I thought, for some reason, I thought that the Tech Genus deck only played 2 striker. Yeah, see, I forgot that. I'm so used to, like I haven't played Tengu in forever. And I remember in the TG Agent deck from 2011, because I actually played in that time. I didn't play during Edison format, but I did play during Tengu format. And the Agent deck only played 2 strikers. So that's why I was like dumbfounded. Like, wait, you play a 3rd striker? So maybe I should have bounced it back with Brionic. But luckily, Donnell's Catastor's gone unless he plays 2. So what are his plays? With Striker, he can make a 6. I think he drew. I think he's got Cyber Magician, Striker, and another card in hand. Which I think he drew Maxi. I think his Maxi was the card he drew. So he's looking at his extra deck. What can he make? Yeah, I get it, though. Donnell's cooked. I think he's cooked. I got a Brio and a BLS he has to deal with. Will he scoop, or is he going to try to break this board? Is TG Cyber Magician a... It's a tuner as well, right? TG... Where is it? TG Cyber Magician. Yeah, so he's Special Striker. Oh, he drew Tour Guide. Yeah, so Cyber Magician's a tuner as well. Okay. So with this, he can just... he can Levier and bring back Valor. That does nothing. So all he can really make is a 5. But which 5? Let's see what 5 he makes. Oh, no, he's going for Leviathan instead. Attacks for 2. I mean, he's still staring down BLS. He's at 45 to my 58. Now here I could go for game, or I could banish his striker. Okay, Tengu. And he scoops the Tengu. Alright. So I win game 1. Donnell drew no traps. The only trap he drew was the... What's the trap called? The creature swap trap card for Tech Genus. So here we go. Game 2. Donnell's going first. He dualities from Maxi, Thunder King, and Warning. So this scenario actually happened with Donnell and I when we played in Swiss. He duality, he had Maxi and Starlight Road, and he chose Maxi, and I had Heavy in my hand. And I think I won that game, But if you would have grabbed the Starlight Road, I probably would have lost. Okay, so at least I would have lost that game. I still lost the match in Swiss. So, but one more win away from winning the return of Tengu format for myself. But it's not easy. This deck's tough to beat. Donnell opens Rhino, and is that Dust Shoot? Oh, I remember. He tried. This was a good move by Donnell. He tried to make me think he had Dust Shoot. So I waited and waited and waited, and you see here, the duel is sped up a bit, but I was thinking, why wouldn't he just Dust Shoot me right here? So I was like, yeah, he was trying to bluff me. I called his bluff right there. See, these are some things that if you play online that you can't really tell. Some people, you can kind of do it online, but it's not the same as doing it in person. But anyway, I Tengu into his Rhino. He takes 100. And I set one. Okay, so Donnell's going to search. So I know Donnell's got Max C in his hand. So I know 2 of his cards. And he searches Werewolf. I think I remember the card I set. So Donnell Special Striker, Special Werewolf. Yeah, this deck can just make level 5s easily. They can trish you pretty easily too. Alright. So what's he gonna go for? He goes for Wonder Magician. So I set enemy controller with Tengu because I have a Caius in my hand. And I know Donnell's got Max C, so I don't want him to Max C my Tengus. Like, just get rid of both my Tengus and Max C me to draw 2 cards. So this is why I set the enemy controller with the Tengu. Because my game plan was to Caius him the following turn. So this sucks. So Donnell opened Tengu, so he's gonna be able to basically get 2 draws off of the Max C. You can see that Max C right there in his hand. So here Donnell crashes. Luckily for me, he doesn't Max C. Now, he's sad because he wanted to hold it for whenever I make an aggressive push. But I think based on his hand, he probably should have just Max C'd me right there just to draw 2 cards. He needs to draw his traps. But I get it. Sometimes people would rather hold it for whenever I try to make an aggressive push. So luckily, Donnell did not draw he drew his 3rd Tengu, so he has to reveal it. He's trying to argue that he didn't. No, yeah, you have to reveal it because Tengu's effects are mandatory. So there, he reveals the Tengu and then passes. So here comes the Caius. You guys see Donnell flick the Magician off the table. He hates Caius so much. For those of you guys who don't know Donnell, people who watch the channel from my locals, Donnell he gets really angry when he's losing in Yu-Gi-Oh! And yeah, you can tell right there he got really mad because I Caius'd him. And then he threw the Wonder Magician off the table. Come on, Donnell. Quit getting so mad, man. You should have Max C'd me. Maybe you would have drew a good trap card. Looks like Donnell passes. I think he was just on tilt after that Caius play. So here he takes a Sangan. He takes a Caius to the face. So he's at 21. Let's see, what can he do? Does he have Avarice? No. He's got like 5 monsters in there. Thunder King would hurt. Donnell got me pretty a few times with Thunder King when we played in Swiss. But he drew much better when we played in Swiss. I don't know what happened this game. He just didn't draw his traps except one Fiendish Chain. What can he do here? Tour Guide's not bad, so I can't stop laughing. I didn't throw the Wonder Magician. Okay, so Donnell decides just to scoop. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy the finals, and we'll be back tomorrow for some more Edison. Well, I got another Edison tournament coming up, so yeah. We'll probably upload a few more Tengu tournaments in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.